What up? It's your boy J-Rumpy from
the last podcast before the world explodes.
All right, let's get serious. This is a disclaimer saying that you're going to see a shit ton of episodes coming out that are just audio only. It doesn't mean that we half-assing this shit, just means we so backlogged, we got to get them bastards out.
We are live.
Supply.
My mask is falling off. Whoa, COVID. Okay. It's a beautiful Friday. Yeah. It's hot as F.
You know it's hot too.
Hey, yeah, I said it was hot. That's why I said it was hot.
It's hot. It is hot. It is hot.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. All right, welcome back, everybody. Don't even get me started with that Backstreet again. Everybody.
I'm wondering why they never did a second Pootie Tang. Pootie Tang 2.
Pootie Tang? That movie was...
Because you know that's where that hot guy is
Yeah.
from.
Or, that what?
That's where that's from.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's hot. Yeah. But it's kind of funny. Where's my beer at, man? How am I gonna be talking about my beer? Whoa, what? Oh, there it is. It's a little beer on the ledge. There might be a little beer on the ledge. Oh, I'll pick that up. J-Rumpy dropping napkins.
Why don't you get it right now, man?
Oh, man, we live, man. Broadcasting across 3 continents.
There's a trash bag right behind you, man.
Where? Okay.
This motherfucker. This
Who tied this bag? All right, okay.
Put it in the bag.
All right. Why didn't you tie the bag up when you were done with it? Okay. So I was going to say, before I was so rudely interrupted, that's Shannon Sharp again. Pootie Tang was a polarizing movie, and it kind of reminded me, like the way I felt about it was like how I felt about Napoleon Dynamite when I left the theater. I saw Napoleon Dynamite at the Quarry. I saw Pootie Tang at home on like HBO or something, right?
Yeah.
Both movies, like while I was watching them, I was like, what? Like, oh, this isn't okay.
They're kind of venturing into like weird cultures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is, it's entertaining. It's good. There's some funny moments, but it's funny. It's like both movies with Napoleon Dynamite. As soon as the movie was over and we're walking to the car, and I'm just like talking about the movie, it's becoming like 5 times funnier. I'm like, whoa. That movie, it surprised me.
Napoleon Dynamite is actually like 10 times the movie Pootie Tang is.
Mm-hmm.
But Pootie Tang doesn't really try to have like a storyline.
Yeah.
Like it's just kind of fucking flow. Fucking.
Well said, sir.
What's the dude? He's bald. He's Bob, and they were the MTV guys. Bob and something, Mr. Show.
Oh yeah, Mr. Show and David Cross. Yeah.
He's in that. He does the blackface in that movie. He's one of the fake Pooties.
Dude, I forgot all about that. David Cross is awesome.
Yeah.
He really is. But yeah, no. Napoleon Dynamite, when we got out of the theater, I was like, oh, and talking about the different parts, it started becoming funnier.
Yeah.
Pootie Tang, after I saw it, I was like, what? Like, the first time I saw it, I was, like, staying up late, and it was, like, 3 in the morning, and it was, like, HBO After Dark. And it was, like, coming up, Pootie Tang. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I think, I was like, Samson, I want to talk to Samson.
So when
down and get lifted.
When you went to see Napoleon Dynamite, because I haven't seen a fucking movie in a theater in a while.
Yeah.
But when you went to see Napoleon Dynamite, what the fuck were you expecting?
I don't know. I don't know if I even knew what, like, was it, if like, I was hearing it was funny, and then people were telling me to see it, and then I went and saw it. And
I don't remember ever seeing a trailer for it.
I don't either, but I guess something looked funny about it in the trailer, if there was a trailer, you know.
It's fucking.
But the way they delivered it, I was like, "Whoa, this caught me off guard." Like, but it's done great. It's a shift of gears, like Bill Swersky, super fan. Allow me to shift gears, if I might.
Yeah.
Da bear stubbles.
It's the different setting, I guess, the 80s style, like Oklahoma or wherever it takes place.
Yeah.
It's a bomb-ass movie, man.
Oklahoma.
Somewhere in the because it's like a Midwest movie.
I'm having a brain fart right here.
It takes place in somewhere in the Great Plains because it's flat as shit. Everybody's white. Kind of farm country.
Talking about Pootie Tang?
No, I'm talking about Napoleon
Oh
Dynamite.
yeah, Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, everybody's white and
yeah.
Pootie Tang.
Yeah, everybody. David Cross and that blackface. Yeah, I don't know where they shot it. Sorry.
No, I was just saying Napoleon Dynamite's kind of weird because it's a
style.
Like it's like you think like a John Hughes movie takes place in like the 80s style movies.
John Hughes.
Yeah, dude, you know who John Hughes
I'm pretty sure I do, but like that other stuff, I don't know.
Remember though.
You gotta tell
He's the
me.
dude who did The Breakfast Club, all the 80s movies.
See, the thing is, like, Breakfast Club, that was another one of them movies I was like, I don't want to see that. That's like that culture, the mainstream. You know, like, what is it? 16 Candles.
Yeah.
There's a movie like that.
16 Candles, yeah. It's
I
another
saw
one.
that.
Well, yeah, but that's totally different, dude.
Oh,
People
really?
who have seen fucking The Breakfast Club haven't automatically seen all the Molly Ringwald movies.
Yeah, see, and that's another
But
one.
so you're saying, have you never seen it?
16 Candles?
No, The Breakfast Club.
I think I saw Breakfast Club, like a good chunk of the first half, and then like the very end I saw, you know, but like in the middle, I don't know if I saw all of the middle.
So you've never seen the whole Breakfast Club movie?
Front to back, no.
Fucking A, dude. Oh my god.
What? You think it's that good?
It's amazing, man.
Oh man, get
Now-
your ass out of here.
No, now if you watched it,
Ooh, that was a hot mic there. Hot mic. Sorry.
now if you watched it, I don't know if it would kind of do anything because it's a kid movie.
Because you done hyped it up too much now. You got to go into it like just average expectations and it'll knock your socks off.
No, it's just it's.
It still holds up to this day, that movie? I wouldn't think it's corny.
I'm talking about the difference between you should see it before and after you go to high school.
Oh.
It's a high school movie. You've been to high school.
Yeah.
It would.
Did you see it in high school?
No, dude. I saw it when I was like fucking 10, like every other
shit.
American.
Oh shit.
Dude, I've seen The Breakfast Club like 1,000 fucking times.
Shit. I've seen Armageddon like 300 times, man. Don't even get me started. Why they gotta leave that Bruce Willis?
Dude, do you know the?
Leave Steve Buscemi.
It's funny because you're talking about like it's two culture thing, you know. But do you even? I don't know. Do you remember the scene where Ali Sheedy, who's like the goth chick, she makes her lunch? Because
that's Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Not really. Or she put some silly stuff in it, or
yeah, she put some insane ass shit in
And
it.
does she,
Captain Crunch and fucking pixie dust.
like she doesn't even like really care, and she throws like some crazy shit together.
Yeah, she's like totally like.
I was like, does she stab the sandwich or something too at the end?
Something. It's just funny because it's
like an I don't give a fuck sandwich.
no, it's you didn't go to see it because it was too much of some one culture.
Yeah.
But it's a breakdown of American culture in which each one of the characters is
I
a
guess
different
that's what
style.
it is. It's like it's
like Judd Nelson. If you saw Judd Nelson's fucking, he comes in and he talks about, you know, fuck this, fuck that, ba 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 ba, and he's got fucking cigar.
Is he the one that
burns
holds
on
the
him.
boombox up at the end, or who's that guy?
Holds the boombox.
I don't know who the fuck Judd Nelson. I don't know the names of all these.
He's the rough dude. He's like the biker guy. He's always starting shit in Breakfast Club.
Nah, see, I don't really.
I don't even know if you've seen the beginning, man.
Man, I might not have. Like I told you, it was one of them movies that I was like,
You know Tom Hanks is in it, right?
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
I'm gonna say, shut your ass. I would know this. That would be pretty cool if he was, though, man. You know, he was gonna be cast for it. But yeah, no, it's another one of those movies like I could react to. React to where just like I watch it front to back. It's like Blade Runner and all them other ones. I never just sat down and
who's counterculture? Because Blade Runner is actually not a fucking popular movie. It's like a cult. It's more of a cult classic.
I just didn't like any of that. Like, because like I said, like what I was gonna say is like on Breakfast Club. Can you grab me one of them too? I only drink one more. I'll leave you the other ones. It seemed too generic, you know? You got your cool kids, you got your jock, you got your weird kid, you got your, counterculture guy, you got your nerd over here who's crying because, like, I want to kill myself. Right? And Michael whatever kid, like big in the 80s, the blonde kid.
Yeah, he talks about it, but
you think you know? I know some shit, man.
It's not that whiny.
But I was like, whoa, where's this dude coming from with all this shit? I guess his role was he was talking about being bullied and shit.
Yeah, his reference was to all the kids that age who feel like killing themselves.
Yeah.
There are people there.
Why you gotta make me sound insensitive, man?
I don't know why you're ignoring the fact there's a demographic of youth.
I guess it's just the way he played that character, and in the moment of that scene, it's like
it's not that whiny at all, dude.
And maybe it's not that whiny, but I think it just, and obviously, this is a very serious subject. If you're having hard troubles, obviously get help, talk to people. But in the movie, I just felt like the way they delivered that scene, I was like, that's corny. Corny.
Yeah.
It's like everyone was going around like, these are my problems in high school. You think you know problems, man? Or, it's not, it's just, there's something about the way that movie was shot. Like 16 Candles, a bunch of those movies from the 80s, or maybe it's a certain director or something like that. But it's just like,
I'm trying to think of what the other ones are.
It just feels too mainstream, Feels too mainstream.
So
I don't know who programmed this thing in me about not just wanting to go with normal mainstream. Trust me, man, I'm mainstream. I saw Starship Troopers in the theater, man. That's mainstream, right? No? Yeah? Whoa, what was that?
I'm just wondering what because 16 Candles, you can probably go with that scene. I don't know if I've ever seen it front to back. Breakfast Club, I thought was the shit, just because it's a cool movie.
But there's stuff like Forrest Gump.
Yeah,
I didn't think Forrest Gump was like too mainstream of a movie. Like I thought it was cool and well done. There's some people that I know they're like, I can turn Forrest Gump on anytime, and it's my comfort movie. Like, okay, that's a little much because there's some intense stuff, but it is a good movie.
Yeah.
But is it one I'm going to keep watching? Not me per se.
So what's another movie that you haven't seen that's a big movie? Because Breakfast Club...
The Green Mile. How about that one? Or we already went over Shawshank Redemption, But I was listening to...
It's more Shawshank Redemption.
I was listening to this dude's podcast.
Do you like Sam Rockwell, though?
Yeah. Is he on Shawshank? He's a cop?
No. Oh. Sam Rockwell is in Green Mile.
Oh, yeah, Green Mile. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Dude,
Green
he
Mile.
plays a wild character, man.
Is he an inmate?
Yeah.
Okay.
He plays a fucking crazy dude that's like, come on, beat me. Like, fuck you. And he keeps...
Sam Rockwell's... Man, I'd like to get a drink with that guy. He'd be pretty cool.
He's cool actor.
Here's some fucking Ninja Turtles, man. We already went over that.
Yeah.
He's like, what you want, regular or menthol? Sam Rockwell.
Life in Hollywood.
Fucking Foot Clan, fucking party planner, event coordinator for the Foot Clan.
Alright, so what were we? Mainstream. Shawshank Redemption, yeah.
Oh, well, okay, good, man. Thank you for bringing me back.
But see, the closer you get to now, like, the movies are like, there are just so many movies being made. They're less classics. Like, fucking, that's a fucking 80s classic.
Yeah.
Like,
Goonies.
Have you ever seen Goonies?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Goonies is my shit.
Dude, are you fucking kidding me, dog?
What?
Goonies is hardcore
Mainstream.
I
know. But see, the thing with that...
Nah, it's counterculture.
No.
They had a fat kid in it.
See, it was before I even started thinking about any of that.
Yeah.
I saw Goonies.
So before you started closing your world off to experience.
Goonies got in and incepted me.
You seen Star Wars?
Yeah.
Star Wars is hardcore mainstream.
Is it though? Because it started out as a B movie.
And then
when it went mainstream, it got corny AF.
Well, yeah, it sucks now.
Yeah, like leave that shit alone, or let fucking I let John Favreau do almost anything.
I don't know.
Don't you say that, man?
I don't know if the last thing he...
Well, he just does like he did. He'll do old movies and redo them in a newer way. Like people like either love or hate Jungle Book. Didn't he do the Iron Man movies? You know, he did a good job. He'll go with like things that have been established in the past as far as storyline and character goes, and he'll find a way to incorporate it into a modern version of it. Like instead of just making like some corny ass fucking Ninja Turtles movie with Megan Fox, hanging out with CGI turtles. Yeah. It's like this dude actually cares about he's a fan of the stuff that he does. Like I think he did didn't he do a Mandalorian episode? They did Mandalorian on Disney was cool because they'd have different directors or whatever sit in or producers or whatever the fuck. But he's one. I like what he does. Like, Iron Man, I think he did a bunch of those movies, and he's had more than I can name because I got my little buzz right here, all right? But I give him a go at, Predator. I give him a go at Ninja Turtles. I give him a go at Ghostbusters. I give him a go at like a new Goonies movie. Like, don't make it though. Don't make that new Goonies movie because did you hear that? Like they're making here's another one, Princess Bride, big one. Never seen it. I've seen bits and pieces.
I've only seen bits and pieces.
Okay, but they're remaking that one. It's like just leave it alone because when you remake it,
you can't remake it without Andre the Giant.
Yeah, and plus when you do, it's gonna be corny as shit. And what are you gonna do? Bust out like Yao Ming? Another 7'6" motherfucker?
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah, right? Dude. Andre the Giant's the only one that can play that role. And fucking, what's his name? Kerry Eulis. And, And, the dude, Mandy Patinkin.
I don't know enough of the movie because I haven't seen it.
Mandy Patinkin's the actor who plays the guy who's like, my name is Diego Montoya.
Oh, Diego Montoya.
And you killed my father.
Prepare to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The actor's name is fucking Mandy Patinkin.
The more you know. So here's a random question for you while we're on it because we got to keep it concise.
Right.
And this is just a random thought that, we got to settle this. Me and the dude here, we've been bouncing off a couple of ideas here, as far as and I don't mean to spoil the fun here, but who would be the better goalie in a MLB soccer game? Would it be Andre the Giant? Because we were talking about Andre the Giant, so I want to segue into it. If you could pick between these three for a goalie, who would be the best and why? A. Andre the Giant, B. Shaquille O'Neal, or C. Yao Ming? Who you got?
None of the above.
I'm saying you got a pick of the three. That's it. I'm saying. None of the above. Oh shit! So my mask is falling off.
Shaq, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, because Andre the Giant could move when he was younger, but when he got older, he was kind of stiff.
Yeah.
So I guess Shaq, yeah, he's the most athletic of them. I don't know what Yao Ming is up to. I haven't seen him in.
Yeah, I saw him the other day, man. Not really. He was at Logan's Roadhouse. Big old steak.
I haven't seen him since. I mean, he played for what, Houston?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember that. Game. He broke his foot. I think it was a playoff game. He broke his foot and they fouled him or whatever. And there's a rule that if you don't get up and you take your foul shots, like you're out of the game. And like you can see him, he's just in pain. Excuse me. He's just in pain, but he gets up and he limps over back to the line. just so he doesn't get kicked out of the game, so he can take his shots and stay in, but go to the bench afterwards,
Yeah.
But he steps up to the line, bam, just knocks them both down, pow, pow, swishes them just clean, right? They call it timeout. He gets off the court, and that's the last time he ever played.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I saw that game. I think he was playing the Lakers. I want to say they were playing the Lakers. I could be wrong. Maybe it was like the Jazz or some shit. But I remember that game because he didn't want to be thrown out because he couldn't do it. So for the rule, he got up, knocked down his 2 free throws clean.
Yeah.
Took a timeout, sat down, or he went to the back, and he was done. He retired from basketball, never to play again. I don't think he even played in China. Maybe he played in China for all I know. I don't know. But I just thought it was cool. It was like, that dude's tough. Like, he's a warrior. Like, I don't say warrior, but he's tough, right?
Yeah.
As far as warrior, let me lay this on you, because I still got to come back to my pick. I would say Washington Redskins, but they ain't the Washington Redskins no more, player. You been reading that?
Yeah, the Washington football team right
Yeah,
now.
established 1936 or some shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cowboys. Let's go. Oh, I shouldn't bring politics into this. We shouldn't be talking about red or.
Dude, the Cowboys suck right now, man.
Hey, man.
Dak Prescott is
Don't you say that.
unproven, dude.
They always suck, man. But we're gonna win it, man. Don't you say that, Troy Aikman.
So what?
You
what
got
are
Zeke,
saying?
man. Shut up.
Zeke's pretty good, but it's just Dak Prescott's unproven, and he wanted like a huge contract.
Yeah,
That's
that
like,
fell through.
bitch, you haven't won anything yet.
Oh, so the warrior I was talking about before I rudely interrupted myself was Clinton Portis of the Washington NFL football team.
Okay.
It was a playoff game. I forgot who they were playing, but this dude got hurt, tore his ACL and MCL, carted his ass off for halftime, went to the back and shit. I'm like, oh damn! I think they were playing the Giants or some shit like that, or the Eagles. It was a good ass playoff game. I was like, damn, he's out. Oh, third quarter starts. This motherfucker jogs out. Torn MCL, torn ACL. Motherfucker jogs out. And I was like, holy shit. And gets back in the lineup. They start handing him the rock, and he's hitting the gap. He's hitting the hole. Bam. He's going. I'm like,
I don't think you can run with the
Dude.
torn ACL and MCL.
maybe it was just torn ACL. It was at the.
I don't think you can run with a tear,
Dude,
like that.
at the very least, it was a torn ACL.
It may be a matter.
Maybe MCL. You're saying MCL instead of ACL?
No,
But he had a full tear on. It wasn't PCL. I'm sure it was ACL, not MCL. We had full-blown tear. They announced that he was done. They gave him the juice at halftime, and he came back and ran all over the other team. And then he didn't play the next game because he was fucked after that because it was playoffs, and they shut him down because the adrenaline and the juice wore off. And they're like, yeah, we're not going to keep doing this every game. We needed you in that moment. But no shit. I'm not even lying, dude, because I'm a Cowboys fan. Why am I going to hype up Clinton Portis and the Redskins? But motherfucker tore his shit. I guess they juiced him up. I doubt he played through it without any juice. Toradol or whatever it's called. Toradol. Yeah. And just fucking ran all up and down those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, if you got something to say, chime in. But I just want to keep this thought going because it just popped up. While I was in high school here in San Antonio, my freshman year, I had, when I was in 8th grade, obviously I wasn't in high school yet, but I was going to go to MacArthur, so I was at Garner Middle School. I remember in Garner Middle School, some shit happened with the playoffs. That Katy, Katy, near Houston, was supposed to go on to state to play Odessa.
Midland, Odessa.
Midland, Odessa, was that it?
Well,
Either way, it was Adrian Peterson. They went to go play.
Okay.
Damn, man, I used to pride myself on knowing what school he played at. Midland Lee. No, that was Cedric Benson. Either way, so anyways, 8th grade. Katie gets kicked out for violating. They played some ineligible person. So MacArthur got the nod to go play in state. And we were like, yeah! Motherfuckers went to go play Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
And this dude ran all the way up and down. Like fucking stupid, obviously.
We played a team in Midland from high school.
That was probably the one. Oh,
I don't know if it was Midland Lee.
If it was Midland Lee, I saw that. That was during my time in high school. They had Cedric Benson.
No, it wasn't. It
Okay.
was. We would have played a smaller school, but
Okay.
we played a team in Midland that was just rough,
all they got
dude.
all they got out there is football and lifting weights and shit. You know.
Yeah, they had one dude that just powered over everybody.
But I didn't get to see them play against Adrian Peterson. But during my time in high school, I got to see our team get its ass kicked by Cedric Benson at Midland Lee. That dude. I remember, like, you'd see, like, I'm sitting here, the 20-yard line is way down the field to my right? And they're hiking the ball way down there. And they have to go the whole length of the field, right? They hike the motherfucker, yeah! And I just see, like, everyone running to the sideline. And I see the mask, like, running, like, just trying to chase, and like he just turned the corner and he ran, like there was at least 3 times where he just turned that corner from like 70 yards, 60 yards, 40 yards away and just turned on the jets, blah, and just ran over fools and then ran by fools.
Yeah.
Cedric Benson, I wasn't bringing it up because he died.
Yeah.
Like, poor guy. What was it, a motorcycle accident, right?
Yeah, he was on a motorcycle and some dumb bitch ran him over.
Fuck.
On a Texas highway.
Y'all riding motorcycles, be careful out there. You gotta drive twice as smart. And y'all out there not on motorcycles, you know, look out for them. Like my parents always told me, you gotta keep an eye out for them. Just look out for them. Cedric Benson, that's crazy. Because then I'm starting to think about Cedric Benson's life. I was like, this dude was fucking gifted. Like, you know, athletically.
He didn't do shit in the NFL.
He played for the Bengals. He made money. Like, maybe he wasn't a multi-million-dollar all-star, but even making that rookie contract, you're still making like $100,000 easy. If you're just living at home and you get like $100,000 or $300,000, $100,000 signing bonus,
no, yeah,
put that shit away, and like that's something a lot of people don't get.
The difference is when he was in college, he was unstoppable, and he played for UT. He was running over he was the best running back in college football, and then he got to the NFL and he didn't do shit.
He just,
I mean, he didn't, you know, he couldn't.
Was it all with the Bengals, you know?
I don't remember because he was not memorable in the NFL. It's like, do you remember?
I remember, yeah. I can't
remember.
I would just know about him because I would watch him. Ricky
Williams?
Williams?
No, God, what was his name? Not Ronnie Lott. Fuck. He was a big ass dude. I think he played for Texas too. He was a big old running back, and he was huge in fucking college. He was destroying motherfuckers.
Yeah,
and he played. It was, I don't know, was it Roy Williams? I don't know. He was the receiver.
Yeah,
but
it wasn't Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams.
It was Ricky Williams. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He didn't do a goddamn thing in the NFL.
He played with them Dolphins and failed a bunch of tests.
Yeah, but the thing was, in college, he was
the shit.
He was a god.
He was the shit.
Yeah, so that transition is like, there's something up with that transition. Like, how
yeah, you can't turn the corner against these motherfuckers in the NFL like you did in college or high school, especially. You know.
Yeah.
So you have to be like dynamic, generational player. A generational player like Adrian Peterson, where you just go run over the whole. God, dude, the way Adrian Peterson used to run as a young guy, like when he was running for Oklahoma, I know the competition wasn't as good, but God. And then when he got in the NFL, early days with the Vikings, bad, dude. Dude was bad. Now I don't even know who he's with. The Cardinals or some shit.
So who would you pick as a goalie?
Oh yeah, good. Thank you for bringing me back, man. Oh, how long we been recording? Oh, it's about time to wrap it up. I'm with you, Shaq.
Yeah.
because Andre the Giant, I don't know, I don't trust his lateral movement, and he might be big and sluggish and slow. Yao Ming is really tall.
They're all sluggish and slow.
Well, Yao Ming is really tall, but you need to be super tall and lanky. Your wingspan is really good. But Shaq, I think he's big-bodied. He's got a big wingspan. But I think he's a little more nimble on his feet. Maybe I shouldn't say anything bad about Yao Ming because he was pretty nimble. But Shaq, you know, motherfuckers
but in full confidence, I think he's probably the best out of three. But I still feel I could fucking score a goal on him.
Ooh, Shaq would be like, he'd be like,
let's lace it up. Let's go. I'm a score on you all day.
He can do
You ain't got
anything
nothing
in
for
a
me.
goalie, dude. As a goalie, he'd
You
be
ain't
the
got nothing
worst
for me.
fucking goalie ever.
I got 4 championships. You ain't got nothing for me. I'm a shot blocker. I'm an all-star. What have you done? You ain't nothing.
No, I'm just telling you. What I was gonna say is Shaq. He does his little corny ass breakdancing with them Jabberwockies. Like he can move his feet. He does his little popping and locking. Like maybe he can get his big ass, going and stuff. So I'm with you, Shaq.
All right.
Okay.
I don't see it, but yeah.
No, he's the
As
best of the three,
Yeah,
though.
of the three, yeah.
But you don't see what I was saying.
No.
Look up his big clumsy ass breakdancing, and you'll be like, all right, maybe him and Yao Ming are in a close race. But I think Yao Ming is too tall, too lanky. Shaq is a little bit lower, wider,
Yeah.
maybe just as good lateral quickness as Yao Ming.
He's got like a 12-foot wingspan,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you'd have to shoot around him.
Yeah.
That'd be funny though if he jumped for a ball and broke his fucking hip or something.
Dude, that motherfucker would be so loud breaking
Yeah.
his hip. Go. Blah! Sound like a fucking sulfur plant explosion and some shit, you know?
Dude,